Rockford's home for Classic Rock, 96.7 The Eagle. Double T Morning, sponsored by Tommy's Express Car Wash in Loves Park in Forest Hills and East Riverside. Got a couple of special guests joining me from the Janesville Jets. I have the Vice President of Business Development, Jared Clark, and Brett Wall, the head coach. Guys, how we doing today?
Doing great.
Doing really good. Thanks for having us.
No problem. So, Brett, I'm going to start with you. Janesville Jets. Let's talk about the level of hockey that these players are from and where you get the players from.
Yeah, so, I don't want the age to be something where you think, okay, they're younger. Like, these are very, very elite, high-level players. Like, on our team currently, we have Division I commitments. We have an NHL draft pick. Janesville right now is truly a spot where these guys are pursuing academics by way of athletics. They want to have the opportunity to compete for a college scholarship one day with hopefully the pursuits of playing in the NHL or playing professionally.
What is this for? How important is this for the players to be able to get to experience, to get on a team and travel and do kind of the pro thing that they all want to pursue?
It's kind of the rite of passage at this level. College hockey has a very unique setup and very, very different. We are one of the only levels at the NCAA level where you can actually be drafted by the professional ranks and still attend college. So this is kind of the rite of passage. Like the average age right now for a college freshman is around 20 years old, as opposed to your typical football, baseball, basketball, where they're coming right from high school. So a lot of our guys have graduated, spent a year or two developing, kind of mastering their skills at the hockey level, and then we'll take that to the classroom and rink in the years after.
Now, this is the same level where players will go like to Canada and stuff, but it's here in the United States, right?
Yeah, so there is some Canadian teams that do very similar stuff to us. We just happen to be stationed here in the United States with our conference and league here, the North American Hockey League, or the NAHL, the NAHL for kind of like a little hockey terms there to kind of get people up to date. So if you hear the NAHL, it's the North American Hockey League. But yeah, equivalent to that. And we have players from all across the country, the world. Very, very fortunate to have an awesome staff that builds a really solid team for us each year.
So you guys will travel across the country, and we were just talking about off the air. You guys do a trip to Alaska. Talk about this experience for these young players.
Well, it's really cool. Like I kind of told you before, it's a life experience provided by hockey. When we first got there, you look at the schedule and it's like, wow, like we're up there for 14 days. Like that's a long time to be away on the road and kind of a unique situation. But, then you ask these guys in the locker room, like, how many guys have ever been to Alaska? And only the returners raise their hand, and you say, well, why were you in Alaska? Like, well, we were with the team there last year. So it's one of those things that's really, really cool. I know I've never gotten the opportunity to travel out there until I started playing in this league, and back it was 2009, 2010 was my first chance to go up there, and now to go up there 14 years later and see things still the same, but very much change and very much improve has been really encouraging. Some of the stuff you do away from the rink, too, is really unique. Like I was telling you, our hotel is literally right across from the ocean there, and you wake up in the morning, you can see belugas breaching. So guys said they saw seals and stuff. A few guys maybe saw Loch Ness Monster up that way. They're young guys, but it was really cool too. And got the chance to go and just kind of see different water areas and outlets and inlets was really unique. And which was kind of cool too is, they're 16 and 20-year-old kids and some of them are men, but you get there and you still have guys seeing who can throw the rock the farthest into the water. So stuff like that was really, really unique. A really cool team building experience. You get the opportunity to travel through different airports and to see different spots around Alaska up there in the last frontier. So it's really unique.
Yeah, I mean, and that team bonding. Talk about taking a trip like that and the team getting together and really come together.
Yeah, I mean, it puts you in an environment where you have to be together. I think a lot of guys, always want to be together, but different guys have different things going on when they leave the rink. Some guys are doing school, some guys have jobs, some guys are getting extra lifts in. So, when they leave the rink, they kind of go separate ways. When you're up there together, you eat all your meals together, you practice together, you're sleeping together in the same hotel. Everything's kind of together. So it really kind of forces that camaraderie. Also allows you to be in a spot to where, when you're up there for 14 days, you're going to face some trials and tribulations, some highs and lows throughout the games, maybe an injury or two. Really seeing those guys know that, hey, like we're in this together and bond together during that time, I think is really important and special too.
I'm talking to Brett Wall. He's the head coach of the Janesville Jets. And you know what? Obviously, hockey fans and people are into hockey. They're diehard. They know hockey. But hockey to me is a sport that you don't have to be a diehard fan. You could be a casual fan. Talk about coming up and maybe not know a lot about hockey, or maybe you're not a huge fan, but still having a great time at a game.
Yeah, I mean, not only are we playing an awesome game, you're going to be seeing guys will be playing on your TV at the collegiate level and one day the professional level. So it's kind of really unique to have that one-on-one experience where you see them at kind of day one. at the same time, too, Jared and his crew does an amazing job of putting on awesome game day events and atmosphere. So when we're not on the ice or during whistles or while they're getting ready to drop the puck, different events and things like that going on in the crowd. Community support is fantastic, and a packed barn at the Janesville Ice Arena.
How's the team doing so far this year?
We're doing well. We're projecting in the right direction right now. We got a lot of young guys on our roster. We knew we were going to be traditionally young this year, which has been extremely encouraging. We've had 3 guys called up to the USHL, which has been really good for our program, and there's going to be more opportunity for others after that. Our goalie right now, Christian Kirsch, is currently going to the World Junior Tournament, which is the top kids under the age of 20 in the entire world. So that's playing the U.S. team, that's playing Canada, Sweden. He's playing for Switzerland. He'll be their starting goalie. So, a lot of good opportunities and advancement opportunities happening for the guys. And then with this young team approaching that 30-game mark, we're really at that spot where we start to see these young guys. Yes, they're young on paper, but the experience is now there. And your older guys now, what they've taught those younger guys now kind of catches up to them, and it really puts us in a good direction after the second half of the year.
World Junior Tournament. That's my TV watch during the holidays every year.
Man, me and you both. Some of my favorite Christmas moments are sitting there watching the games with my dad.
There was a Christmas that I had the flu for like a week, and that's all I did was to sit home and watch the Junior Tournament. I love that.
Well, they've had some unbelievable battles. Russia, Canada, U.S. Sweden's been dominant as well. So there's a good group each year. So where there's not a guaranteed winner.
Right.
You're going to see some good hockey and a lot of guys that are NHL drafted or guys that are draft eligible. So you're going to see a lot of hunger and desire young kids wanting to make their name.
And talk about coming up to Janesville, to that rink up there and watching a game and like the intimacy of it.
It's awesome. Like it's claustrophobic at times, which I really enjoy. It's one of the hardest buildings to play in. Our fans are amazing. I don't want to say crazy because if I do say that and you hear that, it is in the right way.
Right. Yeah.
They're passionate for the team. Like it is something they take a lot of pride in. Like those are their boys. Like they're my players, but they're the kids, right? Like that's the way they look at it. Like those are ours.
Sure.
So they take a lot of pride in that too. Like a guy like Noah Gibbs is going in year 3 here. We do the season ticket holder party, and you hear some of the new guys in the crowd's like really excited. And then all of a sudden you hear Noah get up there and the crowd just erupts. And, you go and you look at some of these pictures of Noah when he's a kid and he has no facial hair and he's young and he's kind of scrawny. And now you see him and he's filled out and muscular and he's got some good facial hair going and nice little haircut. It's really kind of cool to see those guys really progress and have that intimate feeling to where you're right there on top of them and with them. It really is a unique experience that the North American Hockey League provides, and easily the toughest barn to play in this league.
Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning. It is Double T talking to Brett Wall, the head coach, Jared Clark, Vice President of Business Development for the Janesville Jets. I got Jared with me right now. So you guys have some great promos coming up, and I know it starts this weekend. Let's talk about what you got going on Friday night.
We are going to have a lot of fun, and that's really our goal, outside of the experience of hockey, which Brett talked really well about, and whether you're a fan of hockey or not, we want to make it fun for others to come, whether you're a fan or not of hockey, right? So this weekend, we've got some fun stuff coming up. We've got the teddy bear toss, which is kind of a fan favorite. Bring a teddy bear or 2, however many you can find around the house that are new teddy bears. We do ask for new ones because these get donated to kids that are in the hospital, right? It's part of a Mercy Cares program. So it's fun. We throw them out on the ice after the first goal is scored. A lot of hooping and hollering going on. But it all goes to a good cause. So not only are we having fun, we're helping the community.
And there's nothing like being, you could see the videos of a teddy bear toss game, but being there live when that goal is scored and the teddy bears go off, that's got to be great.
It's a riot.
I know that's the big talk is who's going to be the guy to score the teddy bear goal. So scoring a game-winning goal is big. Scoring your first goal is big, but being able to walk away years later and say you scored the teddy bear goal is pretty special.
Did you ever get the teddy bear goal?
I did not, but I was on the ice for one and got showered with it, so it was pretty special.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll see if Noah can get that one home for us. But yeah, no, it's going to be a blast. We're having fun on Friday night with the teddy bear toss, and then Jingle Bells and all of that is going to happen with the Santa visit on Saturday. So Santa is going to
Santa's coming on Saturday.
Yes.
So what's the deal with Santa on Saturday?
Well, I always say for Dad, it's a perfect way to do something with the kids, right? You get out, go see Santa, but you're also seeing a hockey game, maybe grabbing a beer or two. So it's a great place for Dad to take the kids. But yeah, Santa's going to drop the puck, so he's going to start the game off for us. You'll see him around the crowd. He'll be kind of interacting and engaging with the fans, but we'll have Santa hats. We have these thunder sticks that we'll hand out. So we're hoping to get really loud and have a lot of fun that Saturday night. So thunder sticks are those noise makers.
Oh yeah, they're kind of like inflatable kind of things, and you pound them. Those get loud.
Oh yeah. So as Brett was mentioning earlier, we have some great fans. They do get a little rowdy in section 104. We love them, and so the first 250 in the door are going to get a hat, a little Santa hat with Jets logo on it, and then they'll get some thunder sticks so they can help us get the W that night.
See, that is awesome. Now it's the holidays. So I know there's a lot of hockey fans out there, people looking for gift ideas. Do you guys have some packages or gifts or merch and stuff that people might be interested in for the holidays?
Perfect. Yeah. One of the things that I think we do really great on is the merch, right? So we have great designs. A lot of them are unique, one of a kind. We do them once and we don't do them again. We do a whole new design for, say, a salute to service jersey or, a Christmas jersey, whatever jersey we end up doing. They're unique and they're pretty cool. So we have some really cool designs. They're great gifts for Christmas, especially for a hockey fan. Jerseys are a big deal. We'll do some silent auctions, some different prize giveaways at these upcoming games for those as well. But tickets, you could buy 10 packs of tickets. You can buy family packs, which is a 4-pack, includes all the concessions you'd need. So hot dog, soda, chips, and your entry to the door. So we have those packs, $49 for a 4-pack, includes all the food and drink. And then the 10 packs, we call them jet packs. Those are $70. So really easy Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers. And for, right after Christmas, the 3rd and the 4th, we have 80s night on the 3rd. That's Friday night. So the Jets will be out in their best 80s hair band, hair, the big long locks. So hopefully they got a couple cool rock T-shirts that they'll wear, and the crowd will get into it too. We'll have an 80s night on the 3rd. So that'd be a great Christmas gift for anybody that likes the 80s hair bands. And then Disney night, another great one for the kiddos, dressing your favorite Disney character, and we'll have lots of prizes for the kids that night. Candy, of course. We'll keep them up late for you. But
the thing about taking the kids to the game, though, they'll probably go to bed right when they get home, though, because they're going to be worn out from all the fun.
I've got a 3-year-old, and it's perfect, actually, because by the time we're heading out the door, we get in the car. Everybody knows the car ride is a natural way to get those kids to sleep. So I do a smooth transfer into the house, and we're done for the night. Yeah, no, it's great. The kids have a blast. It's a great family experience and affordable, too. So we try and keep the price-conscious buyers out there in mind. So.
And the one thing that about the ticket packages and everything that I always thought is you could buy people presents, and that's nice. And everybody has so much stuff. I think it's special to get that experience where you could take the family up and go and experience a game. Maybe it's the very first game with the kids. It's something they'll always remember. It's not a toy that, 2 years down the road, it's gone forever.
Right, yeah. You can make some memories with these, right? And if you want to make it extra special, we do have like a group party room. So you can do birthdays, you can do family outings. If you want to hold Christmas at a Jets game, that's great. Come on down.
I love it. That's
you could have
idea.
family Christmas at the Jets game. We got a nice little room. You can open up presents, decorate it however you want, and enjoy a Jets game at the same time. So yeah, we have a lot of options. We're pretty flexible in working with groups and how you want to do it. If we want to, interact with the game for whatever reason, those are all possibilities that we can look at for folks. So we really try and be accommodating to the community. How can they best have fun at this hockey game? So absolutely.
Talk a little bit about, if someone hasn't been up there, where the arena is and how to find it and how to get tickets and all the info and stuff.
Yeah. Most everything is on our website, JanesvilleJets.com. Head there for ticketing, schedule, all the information you need is at JanesvilleJets.com. But Janesville Ice Arena is right downtown Janesville, so we're just off the main drag there, right off of Main Street. You can grab, any sort of dinner option you want in Janesville. So there's some really nice restaurants just down the street from us. There's a whole fast food corridor or sit down restaurant corridor. You can really make a night out of it. So 4 or 5 o'clock, you head out for maybe some dinner, some fun, and then cap it off with a Jets game at 7. Really makes for a good evening. So yeah, we're right downtown, really easy to get to. Parking's plenty good, so you can park in the parking lot. We've got extra parking on the street too if need be.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. Teddy Bear Toss Friday night.
Yep.
Santa on Saturday.
Yep.
January 3rd's 80s night.
Yes. Yeah. I'll see
Pull
you
out
there.
pull out the spandex. Get going. And then the 4th is Disney. So we got something for everybody.
Yeah, we got a really good run here. So for the next 4 home games, you won't leave not having fun. You will not regret the experience. So it'll be a great time.
Well, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Great having you back again. Jared Clark, Vice President of Business Development for the Janesville Jet. Brett Wall, the head coach. Brett, Coach, good luck with the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. It's Rockford's home for Classic Rock, 96.7 The Eagle.